you know if your vote was counted?
My vote was canceled.
It was.
It was canceled. Last night when I checked it, my vote was canceled.
And do you think it was because of that?
We're with Ben Bergquam from America's Voice News. Easy Patriots.
We're at the elections office.
No microphone.
Did you bring it?
Team Victory, Team Trump Victory.
We are at the Maricopa County Elections Office right now. We're gonna see if we can get some answers as to what's going on.
So you voted for President Trump.
We've got Ben here with us. We've got AZ Patriots with us.
All canceled.
All canceled.
You verified that through the Secretary of State's office or website?
Through Hobbs. Hobbs website.
Wow.
Honey,
That's wild.
Charles is not counted.
What?
Charles's was registered, not counted.
Oh, it was one was registered and not counted.
That was my son. My stepson. His was registered, but it wasn't counted.
So his vote says canceled.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
No, the biggest thing about it is
Share this video, guys. Share this video.
Yeah, the biggest thing about it,
You heard the man. Share this video, guys.
Share the video.
Share it. So, I mean, we know they lie, cheat, and steal. You know, I was talking to some Democrat friends of mine today, and they're like,
I mean, the
no.
extension of COVID, the
We don't
lockdowns,
cheat.
everyone needs to mail-in ballots. And
I said, well, when votes are tabulated in the dark of night, when everybody's asleep, that doesn't give you a red flag. Like, why didn't they count their votes if everything was legit and on the up and up? Why didn't they count their votes when every other state was reporting their votes? Right?
You notice the only states with the issues are the battleground states.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Nobody's
And
talking.
the states that needed more time.
Right.
It's exactly,
Nobody's
that's
committing
the
voter
thing.
fraud in California, Washington, or Oregon. There's a single Biden supporter out there
Her comment to me was, they don't even believe
with an American flag of all
Hey,
things.
Brad. How's it going?
What's happening?
Good, how are y'all doing?
Good.
To know the story.
Haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a long time. Made
You
a
all
hug
know
for you.
this couple over here. Come over here.
Hey guys.
Jen. What's going on?
Oh,
So
so
you have a-
much is going on.
So you have a similar
Yeah.
Scoot by
Oh
you.
my gosh, it's all over the place.
Okay, so we're here, guys.
same
If you're
thing.
just joining us, Maricopa County, the epicenter of the battle for the saving the republic.
Yeah, and let it be known, last time in 2018, when there was discrepancies and issues here, we came down to volunteer, and I was removed by security from this building for asking too many questions.
Really?
I was
Really?
with her. We were all
Yes,
removed.
we were all removed.
Because I was just up in there, and you know they say they have
They're
them
rude.
broken down
They're rude.
by Republican and Democrat. Is that
Right.
correct? Each station is split
What station?
when they're verifying inside the.
I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay.
for me, like what I've experienced the last 24 hours, you know, we went to the poll. We always vote in person. I never vote by mail. I never get a provisionary ballot. I never get an early ballot. The only early ballots that came to my house were for my son and my mother. Okay, so I got a text this morning that said, for anybody concerned about the validity of their ballot, whether their ballot was accepted or not, they should go to beballotready.vote. So beballotready.vote, okay? And there you can enter your personal information and it will show you the status of your ballot. Not just your early ballot, but your ballot, your vote. So I did that today. I went in there and I logged in with my information, and it says that my ballot status says that my ballot was mailed on 10/8.
And did you mail your ballot?
No. So I
So
never
you voted,
received
you
a
voted
ballot.
in person.
I voted in person, okay?
And earlier.
Yesterday.
So
Yesterday
on the
morning.
day.
On the day, okay? So get this. So it says that my ballot status shows that my ballot was mailed on 10/8. Not true, okay? And then it also shows that for early voting list, am I registered for that? It says no. So how can I be not registered for early ballot, but I
But
got
yeah.
one on
And you
10/8.
right, and you voted.
And that's the status of my ballot. So it says if you had questions to call the phone number. The phone number 602-506-1511. I called today, about a 30-minute hold, and they finally answered, and I said, I voted in person, and I want to know what the status of my ballot is. There was some, questions about the use of Sharpies and whether they were allowed or whether they would, foil the ballot and not be accepted. So they said that they won't know the status of any of those votes until after the final tally's been tabulated. So after they get the final vote for Arizona, then they're going to enter the status of those ballots online. So I have no way to check my ballot until it's over. So my ballot could be rejected. It could be canceled. I didn't even get that far. It just says that it was mailed to me. It doesn't say it was accepted into a machine. So now I said, well, what about I put my ballot into the machine when I was done voting and it gave me a green check mark and I got a sticker. I always thought that meant that my ballot was accepted.
Right.
And they said, no, that's just a initial check. So you put your ballot in, you get the little check mark and the green light, and they are taken out of there and they're brought here.
That's Soros's green light.
And they're tabulated here for the final vote. So what's to say between there and here that my ballot's not going to be rejected? And so in 2018, when there was some discrepancies on the ballots, voters were given the opportunity to cure their ballots.
Right.
So we had a 3-week period of curing ballots.
And I just actually asked the communications director here,
Uh-huh.
and she said you have, I think, 5 days to do that.
Okay,
So-
but how do you know
Right,
if you
right.
don't know?
Right.
So
So
hopefully
that's the
they'll be able
question.
to give us more answers inside. They don't let you record in there. Did they give you any slack for recording?
No, with press they do, so. Yeah, I don't know if it was different. That's
Okay.
weird, because that whole room's full of cameras right now.
Oh, okay, let's go in.
Yeah, all right.
Good to know.
You're gonna have to take
We will
this.
try not
And
to
Mike,
be
and you had a similar
removed.
situation?
Yeah, mine exactly the same. Because we voted together and it was exactly the same thing.
So you're-
Did you call? What'd they say
They
when
only
you called?
had Sharpies and they told me the exact same thing. When I finally got a hold of the guy, I asked him, I said, how come my status only shows my ballot being mailed? And he said, your status won't show if you voted in person yesterday until after all the votes are counted and processed.
Which they said they've done. They said all in-person ballots have been counted and processed.
No, he
As of
said
today.
all of them, mail-ins,
Oh, okay,
everything.
okay, I got you,
So
I
it
got
could be 2 weeks before we even know if our ballot was
Accepted
valid
or
or
not.
not valid.
Right.
So
and-
basically after it matters.
Right.
After, yeah, when it's too little, too late. And then I asked him. I said, where did the order for the Sharpies come in? And he told me that it was statewide. So the decision or order to make people use Sharpies would have come from Katie Hobbs' office,
The commie
the commie.
that called me a white supremacist and we had to sue.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's go
If
in.
the day before they were using pens in the same polling location where we were at, why the next day?
Did they
on
switch to
election day,
Sharpies?
Why were they switched?
What it is if the 75-foot signs are posted
Hi.
and stuff, it's a different story. Since the
All right, guys,
the
so we're
ballots
gonna
are
head on
posted
in
yesterday,
here, see what we can find out. Again, like I said, last time I was here, they had me removed by security. The entire elections department is run by a group of left-wing Marxists. So yeah, hello. What do you think? What do you think of the state of things? No comment? No comment? I didn't think they let you protest on the property.
I'm not protesting.
Oh, I don't know what you're doing.
It's none of your business.
What's that? That's rude. You're rude.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Oh, she knows me. She must be a fan. Would you like a signet? Would you like an autograph? $9.99. Give me a signed portrait of me. Hang on your shrine. How many photos of me do you have in your phone? That's what I wonder.
Thank you for the work you guys are doing.
Hi. All right, so we're gonna go in and see what we can find out. she knew me. She has a Biden shirt on. This is the elections office. This is where all the ballots end up. And so, you know, we know President Trump is going to fight. We know lawsuits have been filed, I think, in 4 states now to stop messing with ballots, stop counting ballots.
So if you're just joining us, Denver Computer.
Hey, I have a fan over there. The bitch with the flag. I'm like, there's no protesting over here. She's like, I'm not protesting, Jennifer. I was like, oh Lord.
They were also registered to vote.
It's been like that since the day prior. In fact, the day prior is actually -1, and
Fox News is here.
minus 4.5. So the expectation was everything was he was winning.
You know, like I said, guys, when you're winning an election,
Check out all the cars in the parking lots.
why?
Washington plates, California plates.
Oh yeah,
Parking
Here?
lot right there.
across the street.
Not this street, the next one.
Okay, thank you. I will definitely check it out. Thank you. Yeah, he said there's tons of California plates, Washington plates, all in this parking lot here. So, again, guys, you can't tell me that we went to bed last night and every other state is broadcasting their election results except for key battleground states, right? They couldn't manage to get it together like everybody else did in the country, right? They couldn't get their votes in on time. Right, but go to sleep, right? Go home and get some rest. When you come back in the morning, we'll have the votes tallied, right?
4 Cali cars right back there.
4 California cars right over here. Let's take a look, shall we? Guys, this is what they do in the cover of darkness, and hundreds of thousands of Biden votes come in. What was it, Michigan? Michigan last night we went to bed and woke up this morning and they processed over 100,000 votes for Biden. Not one single vote for President Trump, though. All Biden. In the middle of the night. In the cover of darkness. And then you have... Hold on. California plate. Reserve for media. Texas. California. Why are there so many California license plates in our elections office? Again, you know, this is the building where all the ballots end up. This building right here. I don't know, I'm frustrated, guys, because I feel like 2018, this is a repeat of 2018, only on a national level, right? And this is exactly, you know, what happened in 2018 when Sinema won and Governor Ducey was reelected. And you mean to tell me that, you know, millions of people voted for Governor Ducey, but they also voted for Kristen Sinema? I don't think so. Yeah, let's go in.
Are you carrying?
No, we can't carry in here. I'm sure you can keep that carrier on.
I'm going. It's not a weapon.
It's closed to the public. Media? Hi. I'm coming from media. Hi. Are you guys doing media?
No, we are the media.
Oh, you are the media.
What's going on out here?
Nothing. Just coming in.
Just trying to enter.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's not. It's good.
Did you need an appointment to go in as media?
I'm so sorry. All right.
Go ahead, Ben. I'll hold it for you.
I know. Huh? No.
Why are you holding the door?
I'm holding the door for his tripod.
For him because he has some equipment that we're bringing inside.
Close the door.
Media.
If you are media, you need to sign in and
Okay.
temperature check.
And what?
We have to check your temperature, ma'am.
Okay. We gotta sign in and they gotta check our temperature. Sign in right here.
What media?
AZ Patriots?
Which one?
AZ Patriots?
He said, oh yeah, she has a history.
I'm shaking.
Put the same.
What time is that?
6:13. Thank you.
Alright guys, so we are here live in the elections building. You gotta sign in and then they're gonna do a temperature check.
I had to do it this morning.
Okay, so we're here. The media's all here too. Am I
Done? No, I'm following you guys, seeing
Okay.
what's happening.
Yeah. That gal was present when they threw me out.
Which one?
The one that greeted us
Oh.
at the door.
So were you in that room when they threw you out, or were you in here?
No, so we were here. I was here for like 5 days. And during one of the breaks. Yeah, it's on. I'll flip it. So it was like an 8-hour shift.
Now we're getting to the
And they partnered you with, hold on, they partnered you with Democrats. On the break, they came down here and,
Are you talking about it?
from media,
We're private media.
Cancel message, is that the issue? Okay,
We're observed as media.
so the actual votes on the website are tracking early ballots.
We were also told we were allowed to enter as far as media goes, as we are not carrying any firearms or any weapons, and none of us
And
are.
when we voted in person yesterday, it was actually canceling it to show that we weren't gonna let you.
That's why they use the Sharpies,
Your early votes so that it can
because they don't track election day ballots, like she just said. So nobody's going to be able to tell that their votes got thrown out. Correct.
Mr. Fontes' office told me that. You just told me a totally different story.
Well, that is what's accurate, and I do work for Mr. Fontes, so I have
So,
seen the,
so the one that I talked to on the phone today, she lied to me?
I don't think it would have been intentional, but I could see there might have been some misunderstanding.
They're so chicken shit. Misunderstand. They get confronted.
Can we go outside, because it's actually cold right now, so I'm happy to go outside. Like a what?
Is Bram Resnick here anywhere?
So the media can ask the questions that you couldn't.
the media can ask the questions that they allowed to be asked.
Right.
If you asked her
The designated questions.
if you asked her questions, gone.
Right.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay,
From
guys,
that incident, they're not gonna.
are you, what organization are you with?
We're all separate, yeah.
Okay, are you here to see one of the media?
I've been here all day.
You've been here all day, okay.
We
Well,
just got here.
The actual lobby is closed because
Okay.
the county has different offices like this closed to try to create, the physical distancing needed
Okay.
for COVID, and in fact, we are requiring masks at all of these
stop.
locations. So if you guys could step outside
What-
if you're,
what-
There's
all
masks right
media
there. We
has
can
to
put those on if you'd like.
it's not open to the
But they said,
public.
is it open to the public? You guys have to
Well, we're
go.
media now.
But you're not, where are your media credentials?
My
And do you
phone.
have an appointment with our media communications people? Because everybody in here has already cleared to be in here with our communication staff to do interviews or something, and so we just haven't had, as far as I know, have you called one of our media representatives and organized to be here?
I didn't know that. Did you have to call?
I didn't, but I don't know.
Okay, so he
I don't know that everybody else.
Well, I don't know, I'm sorry, well, I can, okay, well,
Okay. Because like I told you guys earlier, they said they can't talk to you, and you have to, and you guys go outside and then we can have that
But-
discussion.
and let's
making
go outside
all
and
the
I'll
media
give
She
my
says she said
communications.
she'll get her
I'm
communications
just
straight.
confused. Are you making all the media?
No, I'm
No,
not,
'cause-
because I know several of these folks have.
Yeah,
so
these are all
only
PIO
people
people and stuff,
What's
so.
PIO?
Oh, the public information officer, so they know who the,
Right.
let's
So
go outside,
Let's go
let's go outside.
outside, and I will get my public information folks to,
Well, I just
connect
want
with
to.
you.
They don't want us in here 'cause we get more reach than 12 News does.
And all of them have been in communication with our PIO staff to arrange.
But he didn't have
here.
to do that.
Well, I don't know that, I'm gonna probably make him leave too.
I don't want to.
Oh.
I just
Yeah.
want a fair shake that, you know, what I think
I
she
mean,
told
I
you
gotta,
that.
I just.
Did somebody tell you to remove me?
Yeah, if they say it's close to the public
Well,
at
no,
this
I'm not
point.
talking about the close of the public.
I just
Did somebody
need you to leave,
specifically told you to
No,
remove
no one
me?
just
I
told me.
thought I heard that lady say something.
They asked me to come out here and
Tell
deal
me
with
to
the-
leave.
that we had public, members of the public
Tell
in the
me
building.
to leave.
That were not wearing masks,
Okay.
and this is a closed.
Well, there's
building
masks
for the
right
public.
there. We can put them
Yeah,
on.
we can grab
It's
a
a
mask.
closed, you're not a member of the media with an appointment to be in here,
I
so
didn't
you
know
need to
Does
leave.
everybody have an appointment?
Yeah, unfortunately
That's
they.
just
Where do we make an appointment?
I was gonna tell you, when you go outside, I'm gonna give you a
Yeah,
phone
they'll
number
do
to
that
call.
outside.
to make
Okay.
I have a feeling we're not going to get that answer, but let's go and see what
No,
happens.
no, seriously, can I get the answer? The best thing you can do.
Okay.
They want that. They can't give you a reason why.
If you have questions to ask.
Turn your cameras this way.
We can
This is
actually-
where the real news is going on.
Document
I'm
the
happy
same
to talk
things that everybody else is able to document. I feel like I'm
Alright.
being discriminated against.
I think you need to follow.
I think
the
you
rules
are.
like everybody else. So why don't you go outside?
It's kinda
because
like the-
You don't have an appointment to be here, like everybody else, except apparently this man, who we're also gonna have go outside
you only
until I
make
can
an
clear that with the
appointment?
PIO.
Yeah, and like I said, you.
No, I don't work here.
And then I'm happy to answer whatever questions you
How,
have.
is there something, how would I have known that?
Does she have an appointment?
Because I'm not gonna continue to debate this with you.
Well, I would
need
like,
to
I just
go.
want a fair shake at this, and I
And I
don't
wanna
want
talk to you outside where
We're
you're
just gonna
supposed
get- well,
to
let's-
be,
but
because
not-
the
'cause we
people in
bring
here
more
are supposed to be
info,
staff
it's
and members of.
But they told me
Let's
that
give-
all I
give
had to
them
do was
21
sign in and get a
minutes.
temperature check.
I don't know who told you that, and I'm sorry, you had wrong information. I
Your
apologize
staffers
for that.
just did.
Your staff
I
is just
apologize, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people coming here, and we are trying to be more tight on who can be where, because like I said, you're supposed to
Do you
either
have
be working
something like a
here.
documentation that shows that
I
I need,
don't need
I
to
need
be-
the me?
This is
This is the
a
point where I
government
have to
building.
ask you to go.
We need to go.
But I'm being removed from a
I will
public
talk to
office
you.
that I.
It's because it's closed to the
It's
public
a-
for now, until, you know, like I
But
said,
it's
give out their
open for
PE.
press.
Yes, but you can get over with the
They're not
PIO.
members of the public, they're here by
Yeah,
appointment.
because they work with they work through the PIO to come and have the interview.
Can we have the PIO come out?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I said,
Can I
she's gonna
speak
get
to
out
the
there and
I
have
have
her answer
already
questions
said
on
I
all
will
questions.
connect you with the PIO. I would like you to leave for now and go outside.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
what
will
they
get a
all- and
member
if you
of
do that,
the
they'll
media
get the
to
whole
talk
of
with you
PIO
about
for
making
that
an
point.
appointment if you are a member of the media.
Okay, let's do that. So we can discuss that
What do
out
you
there.
want to know?
Let's go see if she holds up to her end of the bargain, and if not, then we'll call her out tomorrow.
Okay, that's it, and then we'll go from there. Sounds like a fair compromise there.
Okay, come on guys, let's go.
Okay.
Sorry,
bud.
No, no problem. You're good.
If he doesn't have an appointment, why don't you come on out? I'll clear you
So I'm
with
signed,
whatever.
I'm signed in.
I don't care if you're signed in. I need to clear with my PIO that you have an appointment to be here.
Can I? Do you have an appointment list?
Is there anybody
I want to
else
see
who
that.
doesn't have an appointment? Come on out.
Is there anybody that actually does have an appointment? I'll bet you there's not.
I bet you there's
I bet you
not.
nobody in there has an appointment.
I want the PIO out here now.
No, I want Fontes out here.
Yep.
Yeah, Fontes.
I don't give a crap where he is. Bring him out.
Quiet.
See, I knew they would do that. She's not going to come out.
Exactly.
Watch.
They're
She's
not
not
gonna
going to.
come
She's
out.
not going to come out. She's full of shit.
Exactly.
This is exactly how Maricopa County and the state of Arizona is. They're a bunch of fucking crooks.
Do you have my press pass on digital? I think you do.
I don't know if I do.
Yes, sir.
I might.
That's the best way to do it, honestly. I'm just.
No, it'd be on my phone
Unfortunately, you know, it goes.
if I do. So
It's an email, isn't it?
check and see.
Do you want me to ask you some questions?
Yes. First we need
Yeah.
that.
How were we able to make an appointment?
Okay.
And how did they get that information?
We have 3 people who are key members of our communications staff who arrange for the media, who are properly credentialed media. We're working with organizations that do that, to get interviews and do footage and that sort of thing. And their names are Megan Gilbertson, Deanna Solario, and it's here in Florence.
So all these people had made appointments to come down.
They have all been in communication with our folks.
What does that mean?
Those three folks, they probably emailed them or they called our office and said, hey, I'd like to come down and have an appointment, or I'd like to get an interview, I'd like to be able to film. And so we arranged for them to talk.
Okay, so you're allowing all of those media in there?
No more additional units, please.
If they contact us, yes, as part of trying to provide public information
Okay,
about
so
the
I can just
election.
shoot an email over right now, like, hey, I'm here, I'd like to.
I think it would have to be from an organization,
I
a
am from an
credentialed organization.
Yeah.
Well, those are the folks who you talk to.
And what about the PIO? Are
But
they
they're
here?
not-
That's the PIO. That's one of them is Deanna Solario is the PIO.
Okay.
So the reason I'm filming, they had said, I was just standing out here and they said they had some issues with their votes.
Yes.
And I was trying to get some information
Okay.
on that, specifically on
All
the.
right, I did speak to one gentleman already, but I'm happy to try to answer any questions. I know people are frustrated, so I'm happy to try to answer the questions, but really that's more of like our constituent services arms that would answer that information, not necessarily other reporters. So what are the concerns that you
I mean,
have?
I think it's in the trunk, because I took it off after the party. Did you take it out of the
So,
trunk?
I don't think
like
so.
I said, I was on the phone today for almost an
Go
hour.
check.
Almost 40
Yeah,
minutes
that's-
on
Yeah.
hold.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we had a lot of people calling today, so we did
Right.
have a.
And she was very nice. She was very, tried to be as helpful as she could. But basically what she told me, it is what it is, and you're gonna have to wait at least 10 days to figure out where your vote is and what, if your vote's gonna count. She told me 10 days. So what she did, she created something, and she said within 72 hours somebody would get back to me.
Okay.
And I have the number written down at home. I didn't bring it with me because I didn't know I was gonna be able to talk to anybody. But my biggest issue is when I went into the polling place, right? And I go up to the desk and I look at my address, right? There was 4 women sitting there. There was a man in the back. Usually a ballot is on card style.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we have changed that process. Yes, there is a new process for that.
So you use paper,
Right.
right? So I took out my pen, same pen right here, and I said, okay, and I went and grabbed my ballot, and she tried to grab my pen. So if you can't use that pen, you have to use this Sharpie marker. It's exactly what she said, and I was like, I didn't say anything, I just thought it was a little bit strange. So I put the pen back in my pocket, went over and filled out my ballot, flipped it over on the back where all the judges were, and I noticed that everything from the front to the back of my ballot was bleeding through with the Sharpie marker. And I was like, well, this is kind of strange. And if you actually filled out your ballot, right, if you guys take one,
Yeah.
and you fill out Joe Biden, and you fill out a yes for one of the judges, it matches up perfectly. So if I voted, yes it does. I tried to take a picture of it, and I got scolded, saying that we couldn't take pictures in the polling location. Now, when I was in my same polling location back in August for the primaries, I believe it was August 4th, I took a picture of my ballot because I wanted to show my kids. I have 4 young kids at home, so I wanted to show them. Well, why wasn't I not allowed to take a picture of my ballot yesterday?
Well, state law prohibits taking pictures in a polling place anywhere within 75 feet. In fact, all these media folks aren't allowed to be within 75 feet of a polling place on election day. So maybe someone didn't see you, but if they see you taking a picture at any time, they should say something because it is not legal under state law.
Right.
And we use the same ballots and frankly the Sharpie pens in the primary election too.
I didn't know.
That's not a true statement.
That's not true. There were no Sharpies
Hold up.
in my polling
At the
place.
same polling place, in the same one he was at, I run a daycare and talked to multiple parents. They've all voted, some voted on different days. They had pens, normal ballpoint pens. On
there may
election
have been
day, when I
some
went and
who used
voted
them.
with my father, we had Sharpies.
Okay, well,
So
let me
they
talk to
changed
you
the
about- well, I
pens
will tell
within
you that there
24
was-
hours.
So here's, well, there was a reason why we did that, okay?
Yeah, I
Why is
wonder.
that?
obvious.
Why is that?
No, it's not.
Hold on, that's important, wait.
Why is that?
Explain it. So, on election day, you feed the ballot into a tabulator. Before election day, you're voting early, and you fold it up, you stick it in an envelope, and you sign it. And there's a different processing where we tabulate it back in. So, even though we prefer that you use the Sharpies all the time, if you use a regular pen on an early ballot, the ink has time to dry.
I have never used a Sharpie marker.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. No, I have a question about that. No. I have a question about that because she's saying that they want you to use a Sharpie all the time, but when you sent out early ballots, you specifically put instructions in there to say use blue or black ink, do not use Sharpie type pens.
Bullshit.
It absolutely does. It absolutely does.
It absolutely
100%.
Because I have a ballot.
And these are the votes.
I get early ballots because of my daycare.
These are the votes that you guys aren't keeping track of.
We'll get to the bottom of it. Use a black ballpoint pen.
These are the votes you can toss and we'll never even know it. That's why you're doing
The
it.
point is that the Sharpies don't, I mean, they did matter for a long time. For like a long time, we had to say no to Sharpies because the bleed through would impact the vote.
But you just
The bleed through would impact the vote.
There it is.
Please
Simple as
repeat
that.
for the people in the back.
Thank you for that information.
And you just said that you just said that it doesn't say that, but it does.
You know what, you should talk to our PIO.
I did. I spoke to Erica too.
Okay.
So you can't answer the question.
I think I'd rather talk to your lawyers. That's who I'd rather talk to at this point.
So you can't answer the questions you said you would answer.
The names of the people.
I didn't get an email address, ma'am. I need an email address.
Answer the questions you said you would answer, ma'am.
Lawyers' names.
Who do I gotta talk to, Ben?
So there you have it. She just
Stop
said-
pushing that, babe.
Oh, Lord,
Babe,
now the
babe.
big apples.
Stop pushing that, please.
They just said.
She just said the Sharpie will impact the vote.
Boom.
Boom.
And then
Right
she got
from
simple.
the county recorder.
And then
Right
she
on
got
live in front of thousands of
Right from
people.
the snake's mouth.
Right in front of thousands of people live.
She
Idiots.
just said the Sharpie will impact the vote.
Correct. Just like
So give me a new ballot. I'm going to go fill it out and you're going to scan it.
That's how it bleeds through.
Right here, right
Oh,
now.
we know. We have them at our.
You're not going to reject my ballot and let me know about it 3 weeks from
Right,
now.
when
That's
it's
bullshit.
done.
Bullshit.
Y'all going down to the Capitol?
Eventually, we are. Yep.
That is exactly why they did this.
Yep.
Good job.
And you heard her over there
And
when
they
she was
threw it
talking.
in.
These are the votes for vote in person on election day. These are the votes. She even said it. It's on video. They do not track them. We're never gonna know where the hell our ballots went and if they were ever counted. I guarantee it.
Correct.
Even when all the votes are counted, that status online is never gonna change. Watch.
Correct.
Watch.
Right, why does it say that my ballot was mailed when I never got a ballot in the mail? I don't get provisional ballots. I don't get early ballots. I don't vote.
Why
by
does it?
phone.
Why does it? Yeah. Why do ours say that when we're not signed up for early
Right,
voting?
and it says right here that no, we're not signed up
I
for
know.
the early voting.
I know. Mine's the exact same way.
But yours says sent on the thing.
Are you?
You know, we got a bunch of people in our neighborhood that got wet ballots.
Really?
Like they weren't wet and dried. They were wet out of the mailbox in different areas of our
Yeah, our
community.
entire neighborhood's ballots.
And what do you think they would do with a wet ballot? They'd probably say,
Throw it away.
"Oops."
Boil it out. Yeah. Boil it.
I think we still have those too, right? We still have the wet ballot somewhere. Your mom got one.
Did we keep them?
I think we did.
So this woman said she was going to answer her questions, and then she doesn't answer them all.
Exactly.
Yeah, but when she gets confronted
don't
on
hear
something,
it.
she
She
says,
walks
"I'm done with
away.
this. I'm done with this."
Right.
She got caught in
She
her
got
own little
caught.
web of lies.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
Yes, she did, and that's what we.
Are you with the media?
That's what we do
That's
best.
what we needed her to do.
Yep.
We needed her to tell on herself, and that's exactly what she
Hey,
did.
trust me, if there's a way to get somebody to admit to doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, she's the one right there that'll get them to do it.
That made me happy right there.
Yep.
Right here.
This is Biden's America now.
Do whatever the hell you want, right?
You make it, we take it.
Hey, light up a
You
joint.
make it, I'll take it.
Yeah, is weed legal yet, or we gotta wait till the first?
Gotta wait till the first.
First, yeah.
Otherwise, we can just light up a joint.
Right?
Yeah.
I still don't think they let you do it in public, though. I think that's part of the deal.
I don't know.
It still has to be in your own home or something.
I don't know. I think it's all about driving. But I think.
What a shit show.
Yeah, right?
That was perfect,
They
though.
shouldn't
Couldn't have
have
been any
to be-
better.
She cracked. She lost it. She admitted.
it.
She
Yeah.
admitted the scam right there. She admitted the scam, and we got her. And guess what? This isn't recording on some Facebook app where they're gonna delete the video either. She's busted.
Yep. She's a representative. of
She's
the
busted.
county
And guess
recorder.
where this is going?
She is
Fontes
a
needs to answer some
representative
questions.
Of the elections office.
Yes, she is. She's going to lose her job.
Hold on, put it back on me. Answering questions on a official capacity.
Yep.
She is working.
Yep.
She is working for the elections department, and she came out to answer questions,
Yep.
specifically to answer questions. So, how is it going to impact the vote? If she specifically
It's
said
going to impact the vote when they
Sharpie's
toss them
gonna
because
impact the
they're
vote.
bled through. They're going to toss them out.
Absolutely. That was their way of throwing them away, being able to toss
Yep.
them.
And this Sharpie thing was mostly in Republican precincts,
And
from
you know
my
what?
understanding.
You go to the B ballot. What was it? B ballot.
Defend my ballot?
No.
No, it's a different one.
No, it's I forget what it is.
Yeah, be ballot.
BeBallotReady.vote.
Okay, so you go there, right, and you put in all your information, and it's supposed to give you the status of your ballot. Mine says that my ballot, the status of my ballot, was mailed on October 8th.
Right.
Okay, I don't get ballots in the mail.
Yeah.
I vote in
Her
person.
status even
I've
says right here,
never
no
gotten
mail-in.
ballots in the mail. So why would it say that it was mailed on the 8th? Your ballot was mailed. It was never mailed.
They're lying to you.
They're lying.
Right up.
And so when I called and I
Documented proof of the
asked, well, how do I know that my ballot was accepted? He said, well, we won't enter those in this system until after the final count's been tallied. So they're not going to do anything with yesterday's votes.
No.
I guarantee
They're not.
it.
They're not.
I guarantee
I
it.
agree with
And
you.
I will never forget something that Katie Hobbs specifically said. She is the Secretary of State here in Arizona. Slimed her way up from the Arizona State Senate. And she said something that stuck with me. She said, winning that seat, for her to win that seat was the key to electing more Democrats and
Yep.
taking the country back.
Absolutely right.
Because she's the head fraudster
She's
in
the
charge.
head fraudster in charge. She's also the one.
That's why she ordered
that-
the Sharpies.
She's also the racist that called me and our friends white supremacists for making an AOK sign. She tweeted out to her followers.
Ordering these boxes.
Right. No. Is my vote in there, sir? Are those my votes?
These are cameras. By the way, I have Katie Hobbs' background check. She herself has about 16 alias names.
Oh,
They
geez.
wouldn't give me an answer on that. They want me to email
How
them about the bleed through.
How would it impact the vote?
Email, oh my god.
I had an interview.
What did you ask her? What did you ask her specifically?
I said, can I talk to her again? You know, I had an interview with her earlier, and then they came out and said no. She wants you just to email her now. So
Of
I
course.
said, well, could you relay the question? They said that they.
Because you're with me and they know that you're going to ask the hard questions.
They said the Sharpie bled through and it invalidated their vote. I'm just trying to find out, is that possible?
You guys download this video now.
So she wouldn't even answer.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't talk to me.
Because all day long, all you see is these
But
media
they-
these
look,
media reports
I will-
saying
I
that
will say
election
this.
officials say it won't impact your
She gave
vote.
me like 15 minutes interview time, so like I can't like
hog the whole hour.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
You know, she's busy.
No.
I know she's busy,
Got it.
so I'll email her.
They saw you in the building. They saw me. That one saw me. She's like, nope, get her out now. Now she's the one that had me removed. I have the whole thing in a Google Drive from 2018. All my.
That was the same one?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep. They have security removed. Yeah. How you feeling?
Anytime I get out in the action, I get a second.
I know.
Just with some of these ballots.
Yeah, I saw my wife did it because we were from California and we got the mail-in ballots, and I went and voted in person. Huh?
Oh.
And so she did that. She started doing it, and she's like, "Wait a second, is it supposed to be like this?" And she flipped it over and showed it. So I don't know if her vote even counted. You know?
Check it.
Yeah.
Probably
Because
didn't.
we've never used Sharpie. We always use the dry
Yeah.
erase.
Yeah,
In-
'cause it
in
doesn't bleed.
It doesn't bleed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were told to specifically use them on that day. That day only. Because
That's
they
odd.
knew the majority of conservatives would be out to
That's
vote
odd.
on
It's
election
very
day.
odd. It's very odd.
And
Yeah,
so-
obviously, because that's why a majority of the mail-in ballots are all Democrat ballots. They knew we were going to vote in person.
Yeah.
That's how we are.
That's what you need to know, though. The question is, does the bleed-through affect the validity of the
If
vote?
it doesn't,
Right.
She
then
just
why
said
were
it
they
does.
handing out ballpoint pens at one site
She
and
just
markers
said
at
it does.
another?
And here's the thing too is we're never going to know because like I heard the girl talking when you guys were talking, there was a girl behind me talking about the election day votes, and she said they're not tracking those. So is that ever going to show up on our voter status as being accepted or reject it or anything else, or is it just going to say that they mailed our ballots on October 8th? Right? So if that's the case, if they're not tracking them and they're not going to give us that information, we're never going to know that our vote was counted, or if it was kicked out or thrown in the trash or anything else.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
We'll never know.
Right. That's why we're here trying to find out. What a scam. What a scam.
I want to talk to her again.
Are they?
I had written, look at this.
Because when
I,
she
from
said,
my time volunteering
she said we
here,
had everybody
this
use
is
markers
my
yesterday, right?
report
That's not true.
of all the
I was
things
working
I
back here. She said she voted yesterday, and at her polling place, they're handing out ballpoint pens.
Where's her polling place?
She was the old lady wearing black and white striped dress.
Look at.
She said she voted yesterday.
Just put a caution tape to keep us out. Oh, yeah.
They're like, damn it, Harrison's here. Get the tape.
Some funny shit.
Oh, they're even getting the ramp. Good thinking. Good thinking. They got the back door too.
Hey, do you have a picture of the primary election, the ballot versus?
No, I have today's election ballot.
Easy Patriots in the house.
Like my votes today.
Charging stuff everywhere.
This lady over here uses her military service to make death threats.
Or what?
Holding the American flag, she's like, yeah, I was a munitions specialist in the United States military. She's like, I'll stick C4 up your ass, or I'll stick it right up there. I'm like, oh, well, you know what?
Did she say C4?
Yeah.
Really?
So, you know what? That's a threat. I said, that's a death threat, so I'd be careful. And then they were like, oh, you could just keep walking. I said, no, as a member of the United States military, you're not going to use your service.
Be careful nothing. I
to
tell
make
one of
death
these dudes that she's threatened to put explosives up your ass and blow you up.
No, me to him over there, so.
And she's gonna walk around and talk like that and carry an American flag? What a fucking disgrace.
As soon as that flag touches the ground, so.
I guess so. So you haven't checked.
Voting in Right.
Is she or was she?
Was she?
Well,
She
if
was.
she voted for Biden, she doesn't care about the military, so what's that tell you? What are we doing?
I don't know, just lurping around.
They're not. Is it 7 yet, or close to it?
Almost. I was waiting to get an email address of who I'm supposed to contact for an appointment.
Did
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me,
she
sir.
never did come out and give that to you, did she?
Right, no. Excuse me, sir. Do you have an email address of the person I'm supposed to contact for an appointment to be granted the same access as the rest of the media? Or do they only allow media in that they like? Only allow media that they like?
Did he really just admit that?
He sure did.
Wow. So where's Bram Resnick? Is he in there? I'd like to talk to him. Probably not.
I'm just looking for an email address.
Just don't cross the line. Look, they brought this out for Jennifer. Sheriff line.
Do it.
Do not cross. Put it down. Don't get in trouble. We like the sheriffs. We just don't like Penzone. That's a bummer about him getting reelected.
That's okay. You know what? I hope they get what they want. Hey! How are you?
How are you?
It's been a minute. Y'all coming down to the Capitol?
Yeah, there's only one car there right now. Yeah. But I posted everything's
good.
your shit.
Yeah, well, they won't let me in here.
Well, you were in for a minute, and then they
I was in for a
booted you
minute
out.
till that bitch saw me that doesn't like
parked
me.
over at that 30-minute.
Tell her what she said about the Sharpie.
Oh yeah, she straight admitted that the Sharpie will impact the vote.
Yeah, because they can't read it. The machines can't.
That's exactly what she said.
Look at the mask outside.
They got.
No, that's only for us. You
Okay.
guys can go there.
I was like, can we not go in?
Are you guys volunteering?
We're here.
Oh, you work there as well? Do you know like who you have to contact to have media access? Is there an email or a name? No. See, I do, but they saw me
That's not
and
good.
they
Well-
said, oh no, you need an appointment.
Were you standing here a minute ago when she asked the dude who walked in, the security guy? She's like, what did you ask him? Do they only let media in there that they like? And he said, yeah. They only let the ones in there
This
that
is
they
your
like.
election department, you guys. This is our Arizona State.
What's the address?
How pathetic
County
is that?
Election Department.
How pathetic is that? How biased is that?
It is biased as hell. It's
Yeah.
run by left-wing
Listen,
Marxists.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If they only let the media in there that they like, then you tell me that there's an equal amount of Democrats and Republicans in there overseeing that vote count.
There's not.
There's not, and there has to be. It's against the law not to. I want names and voter information of who's working in there.
Observing.
Absolutely.
I want to know who's observing. I have more questions.
No. No. I'm not bailing you out of jail tonight. Stay the hell off that line.
Where's that? Because I was ringing the button.
Just stop. No,
They're not gonna
just
answer.
don't.
Let me see that.
They're not going to answer you.
No, I know.
We're just going to have to call down here tomorrow a dozen or...
What'd you do to
I
this?
didn't do anything to it. You want to flip it on you?
Hey, what are you guys, channel you guys with? No, why the fuck
I'm
is
not
all
gonna
these
tell you,
assholes so
they're dicks.
rude? Why are they so rude?
I don't know, but we get more reach than you guys. Guarantee it.
So this is your county elections department, guys, and it's the same shit show as it was in 2018, and it's the same little commies running the show as it was in 2018. You know, we let these important offices get overrun by commies. There's no question about it. We let all of these offices get overrun with commies. And now what? Now what?
We lost the contest.
So we're gonna head over to the
I wonder if Jared's in there. They probably like his liberal.
right? I didn't see anybody overweight. Any overweight men that belong in the basement.
And when we drove by, there was only one person there.
See if we can talk to these commies.
Hey, ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, ho ho!
I thought they didn't allow protesters on the building.
Ho ho!
Do you know?
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, ho ho! Donald Trump.
What do you like about Biden? What do you like about Biden?
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, ho ho! Martha McSally's got to go. Hey,
What do you like about Joe Biden?
got to go. Hey,
Anything?
Ho ho! Martha McSally's
What do you
got
guys
to go.
like about Joe
Hey,
Biden? No, honest
ho,
question.
ho.
Just give me an
Martha
intelligent
McSally's got to go.
conversation.
Hey,
Are you guys
ho,
capable
ho.
of conversation?
Martha McSally's got to go. Hey.
Are you guys
Ho,
capable
ho.
of conversations?
Martha McSally's got to go. Hey. Ho, ho.
Debates? No?
Martha McSally's
Nothing?
got to go. Hey. Ho ho. Martha
It's all about. Are
McSally's
you
got
guys
to
high?
go.
Are you guys celebrating the new
Martha
weed
McSally's
passing?
got to go. Hey. Ho ho. Martha McSally's
Is
got
anybody
to go.
capable
Hey.
of a conversation? Anybody capable of a conversation?
Ho ho. Martha McSally's got to go.
No,
Hey.
they're
Ho ho.
afraid of any.
Martha McSally's got to go. Hey.
Yes.
Ho ho. Martha McSally's got to go. Hey.
I thought you weren't allowed to protest on the premises.
Ho ho.
Sir, I don't know if you're allowed to protest on the premises.
That does make it a protest.
It's an absolutely protesting. I thought you're not allowed to protest on the.
Does that make it a protest?
You're not allowed to protest on the premises. I've been thrown off myself.
Let's just go get our flags. I've got my flags in the car. We'll go get ours.
Go ahead, get them.
Okay.
So, honest question. Tell me what you like about Joe Biden.
Martha McSally's got to go. Hey.
Instead of telling us what you hate about the other guy, what do you like about your candidate?
Martha McSally has got to go. Hey. Ho ho. Martha McSally has got to go. Hey.
It is annoying.
Ho ho. Martha McSally has got to go. Hey.
Can anybody have an intelligent conversation?
Martha McSally has got to go.
One.
Hey. Ho ho.
One
McSally has got to go.
One
Hey.
question.
Ho ho.
Here, babe, can you answer my phone? It's.
Hey. Ho ho. Martha McSally.
They can't have a conversation. They're incapable of conversation. All they can do is scream and yell. Yes, who's calling me? There you go. Get closer to him. Yeah, so can you tell us what you like about Joe Biden?
Yeah, I really
One
like,
policy.
I really like your mugshot. I saw it
One-
all over
yeah,
Facebook.
I know, it sucks, right? It was
you know,
terrible. But I'm not talking about
Can
me
you
though.
tell
I'm
me
talking
about-
I'm not
can
running
you
for
tell me about your
president.
charges?
I'm not running for
Can you tell me
president.
about your
I
charges?
can't. My lawyer told me not
Can
to
you
speak
tell
about
me
it. No.
about your charges?
But it's not about me
What
though.
about your case?
It's
What
not about me.
happened?
Hi, I don't know who that is. It's not about me though. I'm not running for the
Tell me about
presidency.
your case. What's
Tell me
going
what
on?
you like about Joe
I really like your
Biden.
mugshot. I really like your makeup.
See, this is what we deal
Your
with.
makeup is so
Ignorant
nice
bullies.
today. Your makeup is so nice.
I thought you
today.
guys are for love and
I wish
tolerance.
that you were wearing makeup when you did your mugshot. What
I know,
happened?
me too.
What happened?
I just woke up.
You just woke up and then you went to
Like
jail?
with the Washington Post.
Okay.
So your
Okay, sure.
mugshot when
I'm
you
not talking
got
about me.
charged
I'm
for
not
a
running for
crime?
presidency.
Hey, remember
I'm
when-
not running for the presidency. What do you like about Joe Biden?
Martha McSally.
See,
has got to
exactly.
go.
Ignorant
Hey, hey.
fucking
Ho,
bullies.
ho. Donald Trump has
Ignorant
got to
bullies.
go. Hey,
See, guys,
hey.
this is what we
Ho,
deal
ho.
with. Incapable of conversation, incapable of dialogue, incapable of tolerance. They are not tolerant. Okay? They are not accepting. They are bullies. That's all they are, is bullies. And if you don't think like them, and you don't come with the left wing Marxist ideology, then they think that they can bully you and slander you and smear you and call you names and make fun of you because they have nothing intelligent to say. They have no intelligent remarks. None. Zero. I asked them what they like about their candidate. Not one person could answer me. Not one. Okay? What does that tell you? It tells you they don't know. They don't know why they support this clown. They're told to hold a sign and espouse hate. This is the hate.
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey.
It's all about government programs fraud.
Absolutely.
The money from government programs.
Programmed to
That's
hate.
what it's really all about.
All they can do is chant and yell. I want to know where my ballot is. I want to know why my ballot was not counted. I want to know why. Because it says right there that the status of my ballot is that it was mailed. My ballot was not mailed. Okay. I also don't get early voting. I'm not signed up for early voting. I'm not signed up to get a ballot in the mail. I vote in person, okay? And I was told to vote with a Sharpie, okay? I was told to vote with a Sharpie, and now that woman in the elections office just confirmed that the bleed-through from a Sharpie will impact your vote.
Count every vote. Count every vote.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to know where my ballot is and why it wasn't accepted.
Every vote.
And I was told
Every vote.
that they won't know that until after the final tally's been tabulated.
Every vote.
We're not gonna do
Count
cheating.
every vote. Count every vote. Count every vote. Count
Yes,
every
let's
vote.
bask you in some Trump love. Trump love.
Count every vote. Count every vote. Every vote. Every vote.
So, you know what?
Every vote.
I would love to have a conversation with any one of these clowns. They can't communicate, guys. They can't have a conversation. All they have is hate. All they have is hate and noise. They're incapable of conversation. They're incapable. They're incapable of dialogue. They're incapable of conversation. They are hateful bullies is all they are. Try to have a conversation and they just scream and chant in your face. So I asked each and every one of them, all three of them, what they supported about their candidate. Nothing. They want to talk about me. They want to bully me.
You know what they support about their candidate is that they're not Trump. That's all.
Right, exactly. It's blind hate is all it is. Blind hate. Hate for your president.
They want to kill babies. They want baby
Right.
killers.
Right. I didn't think you were allowed to protest on the grounds. So I want to know where my ballot is. I want to know why my ballot wasn't counted. I want to know why I was forced to use a Sharpie to cast a vote when this woman just said that the bleed through on Sharpies will impact the vote.
We're not defunding the
Word for word, verbatim. That's exactly what was told to us, is that the bleed through from the Sharpie will impact the vote. So every one of you in Arizona needs to come down here and start questioning, start demanding answers. Where's my ballot and why isn't my vote being counted? She said it right on film, guys. Right on film.
Show me a conviction.
Yeah, show us the allegations that we have, you know, 47 allegations.
They're so vile. It's all
Right. Right.
Right. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I thought
You make sure to let them know.
Guys, all they want to do is bully me. They want to talk about my mugshot. I'm not running for the presidency, okay? So
You make sure to tell them that
Yes.
inside they already have said that
Right.
voting with a Sharpie pen will invalidate your
Yes.
ballot.
Yep.
So if you're out there and you see this and you're in Maricopa County and you were
down
forced
here
to
and
vote with a
raise hell.
Sharpie,
No, that was a statewide Sharpie thing.
well, guess what?
I don't care where you are in the
Regardless,
state,
if
you
you
need to
voted
be
with a
questioned.
Sharpie marker at your polling place, then you can fight for your rights, because as we speak, your rights are being taken away from you. Your freedom of speech is being taken away from you.
Right.
The democratic process is being taken away from you. Democracy, as we stand right here in front of this elections department in Maricopa County,
Yes.
is being taken away from
And
you.
if you ask hard questions and they don't want to answer you, they just remove you from the building.
I'm a good person. I can have a conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're here for a conversation.
Who told you the Sharpie offense?
The woman.
She
It's on this video.
She actually was like, who told you that?
Oh,
So,
the woman
she
in
wanted
charge.
me to show her the video. Of who
I will
told
get
you.
her name.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get her name. Did you get her name? We need a name. We need a name.
She said at the beginning.
We need a name.
Biden's a pervert!
Biden's a pervert.
Biden's a pervert! Biden's a pervert!
All right, guys. So there's a little gathering right now at the elections office. We're gonna head down to the Capitol next.
Shut up! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Martha McSally has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
What don't you like about McSally?
McSally has got to go! Hey,
What
hey!
don't you like about McSally?
Martha McSally has got to go! Hey, hey!
Okay.
Ho, ho!
Okay.
Martha McSally has got to go! Hey,
What
hey!
don't you like about
Ho, ho!
McSally?
Martha McSally has got to go!
One
Hey, hey!
intelligent thing. Come on, give me one. What bill did she pass that you don't agree with? One bill? Do you even know? They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. What bill don't you like? What bill did McSally pass?
Hey, hey!
One bill.
Martha McSally's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Martha
Right.
McSally's got
For
to
what?
go! Hey, hey!
For what though?
Ho, ho! Martha McSally's
For
got
what?
to go! Hey, hey!
For what though? For what?
McSally's got to go! Hey, hey!
For what? One reason.
Martha McSally's got to go!
One.
Hey,
They
hey!
don't know.
Ho, ho!
They don't know.
Martha McSally's got to go! Hey, hey!
Where's Hunter?
Ho, ho! Martha McSally's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
Biden's laptop's got to show.
Actually,
Hunter's laptop's got to show. Ho, ho! Hunter's laptop's got to show. Ho, ho! Hunter's laptop's
Give me that
gotta
megaphone.
show.
Give me the megaphone.
oh my gosh, my megaphone.
You gotta go to the
I
Capitol.
know. I'm just gonna blast Fontes real quick.
Don't go too close to that.
Adrian Fontes, get down here and answer some questions. You don't want to let me in with my questions? You don't support independent journalists? I will bring my questions right to your doorstep via megaphone.
They're literally.
Where is my ballot, Adrian Fontes? Where is my ballot?
Why is to count every vote? They're protesting for us.
Why is my ballot not counted and accepted, Adrian Fontes? Oh, Mr. Fontes! Mr. Fontes!
vote.
Take that.
Adrian Fontes.
Show us your mugshot.
Where are our votes, Adrian?
Adrian!
Mr. Fontes, you've got some explaining to do.
Show us your mugshot.
Where are our ballots, Mr. Fontes? The people of Arizona want to know why you made them vote with a Sharpie. Why you made the people of Arizona use a Sharpie to cast their ballot when you knew damn well that Sharpie would bleed through the ballot? Are our ballots being voided? Are our ballots being accepted?
Their staff just said that makes your ballot invalid.
Your staff just said use of a Sharpie will make my ballot invalid. I want to know, Mr. Fontes.
On camera.
I want to know why it says that my ballot was mailed to me on October 8th when it was not. I do not accept early ballots. I'm not signed up for provisional voting. I vote in person. Mr. Fontes, and I want to know where my vote is. Mr. Fontes! Mr. Fontes! This office is run by left-wing Marxists who will have you removed if you ask tough questions. So I wanted to know how many illegal aliens cast a provisional ballot? How many, you guys think? How many ballots do you think were cast by illegal aliens?
Yep.
How many Republican ballots were thrown away, Mr. Fontes?
Because you made us use a Sharpie.
Did you see my ballot and it had Sharpie on it and you threw it away? The people of Arizona want to know. Donald Trump will fight this until the end. Adrian Fontes was bought and paid for by George Soros.
Correct.
Look it up, folks.
Nobody wants to say that name.
Look it up. Look it up, guys. George Soros paid for that seat. Mr. Fontes, where's my ballot?
You're actually not 6.
Where is my ballot, Mr. Fontes? Why did you tell me to use a Sharpie when you knew it would be rejected?
Why don't you care about children? Why do you like pedophiles?
Hey, wait, you have to be.
Why don't you want
And I think it's funny that Donald Trump was leading last night when everybody went to bed, but somehow, under the cover of darkness, Democrats find a way to win when everybody's asleep and the lights are off, okay? Democrats always find a way to win behind closed doors, under the cover of darkness, when you're asleep. Go to sleep with a lead, wake up, oh, there's 1 million votes for Biden.
All of the sudden.
Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go.
We are going to the Capitol now. We will be back, Mr. Fontes. We are going to the Arizona State Capitol, and I urge you all to join us. You have it in your phone, boys. You know you beat off to my picture.
It's got to look better than Hunter's crack pictures.
Your balls of drugs. Questionable. Questionable. We'll be back, soy boys.
Want to talk?
I'm fired up. And this fucking thing is loud.
I know,
right now.
it is. It's loud right in that corner.
Easy Patriots.
Jeez.
That thing is loud.
Don't fuck with Easy Patriots.
That is loud.
Okay, baby. Want to let me kill this and go back to the
guys,
live
we're
when we
going
get
to the
there?
Capitol.
All right,
Love you guys. I
we'll
gotta
come back on in a few minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
She got on stage.
Driving, babe?
Totally love you, I just so you know.